Hi, my name is Addison Chapman, and today I will be doing a chapter takeaway on Chapter 15, Media Effects and Cultural Approaches to Research. We started to research the media as early as the 1830s when newspapers became a popular thing, and although scientific research did not come into play until the 1920s, it was still considered to be effective at the time. The popular types of research in the 1900s were propaganda analysis, public opinion research, and marketing research. Today, most media effects research focuses on learning, attitudes, aggression, and voting habits. This type of research employs the scientific method. The steps of the scientific method include a question, research, a hypothesis, an experiment, data analysis, conclusion, and then communication. The beginning of the chapter talks about the show 13 Reasons Why, which follows a girl named Hannah, follows her through her journey as a high school aged woman, and it shows her struggles up until she takes her own life. From a media effects perspective, there was concerns that the show might glamorize suicide, depression, drinking, drugs, and everything else that went on in the show, to the point where Netflix had to put an extra advisory warning to each episode, just to kind of let you know what you're getting into. This is what you're going to see. This is who you contact if you need help, that kind of thing. For me, I feel as if the show opened a lot of people's eyes to how serious depression and suicide is. But I did watch it at a very early age, and I don't think I should have been allowed to. I do think that it affected me in some ways. The chapter discusses media effects research, where it attempts to understand and predict the effects of mass media in a population or in an individual. An important question to ask is if the show or movie is violent or aggressive, and does it affect children or teens who are watching it. From personal experience, I would say yes, it does affect children and teens. I've seen this play out in my own life when I lived at home with my siblings. The first time my little brother ever watched a more violent movie, for the next week he picked up on those violent and aggressive tendencies and kind of acted like the characters in the movie and took it out on us, and he ended up getting in trouble at school. So I do think that it is important to have the research and know what can affect you and your children. I think that media research is very important, and we should continue to learn more about the effects that the media has on our mind.